Hey guys, I'm Spiker with a custom minifigure video today for you. This is another version of Starkiller that I decided to build. So, if you didn't know already, here's a little lesson about Starkiller. Starkiller, also known as Darth Vader's secret apprentice, is the main character in the Force Unleashed video game. He is also in Force Unleashed 2, and he's also known as Galen Merrick. That's his other name. And how I built him, also I should say, this costume that I decided to build is the Sith armor costume, which you can find a holocron of in, I believe, Raxus Prime in the first game. I don't remember where you find it in the second game, but it's in that one too, I'm pretty sure. How I built this is the new version Black Hood from Garandin, from Mos Eisley Cantina. You can also find it from Emperor Palpatine in the newest Death Star fight with Luke and Vader. It's in from 2020. It's brand new. Then I gave him this amazingly awesome cape. Now I should also say there's two versions of this costume. On the PSP version, the cape is red on the inside and black on the outside, which is why I gave it to him. And I think it kind of looks cooler for the minifigure. But in the Xbox version, like the PS3 version, whenever the game came out on PlayStation, I don't remember which PlayStation because I only played Xbox, but it's just like a black cape. In the console versions, only on the PSP is it like with a red inside, but I think it looks cooler for this figure. I'll show you how it looks with black in a little bit. But, so yeah, the cape is from Aragorn, the Return of the King version of Aragorn from 2013. The armor is plate mail armor that is used from the old Knight sets from 2008, the Castle sets, Kingdom sets, all those. All is the same thing. Just gave him some black arms, black torso, gray hands, because with this armor he actually has like these silvery gauntlets on, and the best option, because there is no actual silver hands, is dark gray. And these legs, the hips and the actual legs, are from Darth Maul, the newest version of Darth Maul that came out in 2018, I believe. And they've been using that one ever since. And then I decided to give him this really cool, unique dark blue lightsaber blade, because I think it just looks really nice compared to other blades you can give him. In the game, fortunately, you can choose any lightsaber color you want, but I think this costume always looks best with blue. Here's like a regular old blue lightsaber, which most people have probably, so you can see how it looks like with that. I can also show you how it looks with red, because this also looks cool with red. There you go. And just for funsies, also to match the thumbnail, here is black. And yes, it was Force Unleashed when black lightsabers were first introduced. It wasn't in the Clone Wars TV show from 2009. It came out first in Force Unleashed. He's the first one. It isn't called a dark saber. It was an actual lightsaber that was black. And Starkiller had it in that game. You found it in the holocron and the Death Star level. I remember, because I did it several times. So yeah, that is this with this version. I can also show you how it looks with the old version hood, if you don't have the new version hood. Basically looks identical. Honestly, it doesn't change that much for this figure. And I'll show you how it looks with the old version black cape, not with the fancy Aragorn cape that probably not many people have. So here is a regular traditional black cape, which is how he looks in the console version. And again, it's not that different. It's just like a little bit less color. Yeah. So yeah. Oh yeah, also one thing I wanted to say is if you do build this figure, it's a little bit tricky to get the hood on for some reason, whether you're using the old version hood or the new version hood. So I would recommend, if you build this figure, raise the head a little bit higher on the neck bracket. Don't smush it all the way down, because if it's raised a little bit, then you can actually fit the hoods on. Whereas if it isn't, then you can't. So actually I kind of like the new version hood better. I like the roundness more. I like the height in the back. It looks more Sithy. Whereas this old version hood doesn't. I think they both look fine, honestly. They both look pretty good. But yeah, so here is the Starkiller with the dark blue. Oh, that looks pretty good too. Actually, I like that. The other reason is to use this cape is this is like an older fashioned black cape, so it's more flexible, whereas the Aragorn one is more stiff, so it's harder to make cool poses with Starkiller. But yeah, the black lightsaber does look pretty good with this costume as well. The catch about this build is with this armor and Starkiller, he always has his lightsaber back behind him, but you can't really move it that far back because the armor prohibits you from moving too much. So the farthest it can go back is how I have it right now, which is far enough, but it's a little annoying that I can't go back farther. And here is red. That's basically all I can say about this figure. I'm pretty happy with it. It's pretty simple. I just love making Starkiller builds on this channel. This is like my third one, I think. See, I did the ceremonial robes. I did the Sith one. And yeah, no, this is like the third one. So this is probably the last one I'm going to do. But this is also my actual favorite costume in the game. So I wanted to make it in Lego form. So that is going to be it for this video. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you dig this. Alrighty then, head on a spike out.